And good morning, Retro Commanders. We are back for more exciting adventures in the faraway world of Wing Commander 4. And so it's good to be back Saturday morning, cartoon time as it used to be, of course, way back in the ancient mists of time. It was a long time ago, actually, wasn't it? Saturday morning cartoons. But there we go. Never mind. Right, we will crack on from there. This is going to be good. So yes, exciting stuff in Wing Commander 4. I'm quite enjoying this game. I don't know if it is quite as good as Wing Commander 3. The story's a bit more sophisticated, but it's lost a little bit of the charm of Wing Commander 3, I think. Just from a kind of sense of fun and engagement. I don't know. What do you think? Tis was times as we do. Anyway, I need to do the thing, don't I? I need to do the thing. Hang on, game mode. Well, there we go. Let's just get that switched on. Right, who's here? Commander Kelvinator is here. Excellent, Dr. Quest MD. Thank you for your help last night, by the way, Dr. Quest MD. It was very much appreciated in game in starters, and I think I would have had major disasters without you being around. That was very cool. Nimdusquin is here. Spartan is here. Harkonnen is here. Hurrah for Arrakis. Sorry. Man Monksoft is here. Wintermute GB is here, of course, because I've already quoted you. DJ Scooby is here. Commander Simeon Gray is here. Tech Diligence is here. It's all good. Tiswas time. Who remembers Tiswas? Oh my god. Actually, before Tiswas, it was the multicoloured swap shop. Who remembers that? That was very bad. There were some good cartoons though, weren't there? I mean, they also did reruns of the old black and white Flash Gordon back in the early 80s. I remember those. That was quite good. All sorts of stuff. I was quite good. Oh, hello, Gold Galaxy. Oh, no, don't worry about that. Just sort of, we want to play games. We don't want to update things. So it's become a movie with a space game witched on. Whereas Wing Commander 3 was very much flirt and lift simulator, this one is more of a film, isn't it? It is actually not a bad film with a space game for you to kind of play in the intermission. That's kind of how it feels. It's a better written story. It's more interesting. There's a little bit more kind of we've had betrayals and unseemly deaths and foreshadowings and things, which Wing Commander 3 didn't so much have. But I don't know. I suppose there was a bit more of a pure innocence maybe to Wing Commander 3. The game has got a bit more sophisticated. So there we go. Never mind. I suppose I like the. I think the thing I liked about Wing Commander 3 was it was us versus the bad guys. The cats were the bad guys, other than Hobbs, of course, who eventually turned out to be a traitor anyway. Kind of sleeper agent. It was us versus this implacable foe, the cats, which was quite good. Whereas Wing Commander 4 is sort of a civil war, isn't it? So it's and it's all intriguing. Now, I quite like that, but it's I don't know. It's got a different feel to it, which is which I don't know. It's just different. I mean, they've evolved it. It's a different game, which I suppose is a good thing. Right. Anyway, let's fire up because I can't remember what we were doing last week. There's a bunch of stuff going on. So what? Let me just adjust the volume again. Still haven't fixed this problem. I'm not going to fix it, I don't think. Right. Okay. So our last save was Maniac handed his ass, which it'd gone. Oh, that's right. Yeah. So Iceland had gone. The Marines were aboard. Then we jumped into a system where all our electronics were scrambled, and all our CRTs were busted. Remember the CRTs on the futuristic spaceship? Better than that poor girl with the dot matrix printout sheet. That was quite funny. Manually doing decrypting. The idea of manually decrypting anything nowadays is just insane. That was really funny. Then the hidden cap ship. We dealt with the hidden cap ship. We blew that up, and presumably got our sensors back online. And then Maniac got handed his ass. So that looks like where we ended up last week. Tiswas predated multicoloured swap shop. Did it really? I could have sworn multicoloured swap shop was earlier. It's funny how you remember things, isn't it? Right. Anyway, let's load the game. Right. Okay. So everything goes different coloured because we're on a different ship. Swap Shop was a sort of forerunner. Well, Swap Shop, I mean, it's a very odd premise. It sounds very strange now, doesn't it? The multicoloured Swap Shop. Because in those days, of course, there was no internet or anything like that. So people used to ring in, kids, How they got permission to do this from their parents, I'm not quite sure. But they used to ring into the TV show and offer their whatever they had that they didn't want in exchange for some other kid's toy. Presumably, Swap Shop somehow brokered the connect. I don't know. It was like some weird sort of toy bartering that was going on live on television. That was a thing. And there were cartoons and making an implausibly possible different thing on that kind of the show. It was Noel Edmonds, wasn't it? I mean, it's a long time ago. Weird. Yeah, Saturday morning television was a thing. I don't know whether that was so much in other countries, but certainly in the UK it was. You got up early on Saturday morning and you camped. I mean, I camped with my sister, I must admit. Yeah, we used to have 2 chairs and we'd get blankets and we would camp in the chairs watching Saturday morning TV. And it was quite a religious thing. You would get up early in the morning to get the best, to get the best viewing spot. And then the TV was on until, I don't know, about 9 o'clock or something, 9 or 10. When our parents would call us for breakfast. So it kept us out of trouble first thing on Saturday morning. Weird, really, the idea of actually watching scheduled television, which is not something I do anymore. Number 73, all that sort of stuff. Oh, yeah. So that's a bit after my time, number 73, but I do remember it. DJ Squibby, I did the BMX race bike at Priory Park on Swap. Wow, now there's a claim to fame. Right, so log off the main terminal. Right, okay, so I can't remember what we were doing or where we were. Looks like a briefing is outstanding. Let's just check, see if there's anything going on in the rest of the ship. I don't know where everybody goes on this ship when they're not sleeping. They're not in the bar, and they're not in the control bay, and they're not in the flight deck. Where is everybody? There's 2 guys there who don't do anything. They just stand looking at things. Yeah, there's a party going on the ship somewhere, which is somewhere else that I can't go to. You were on the TV. Wow! I mean, that was the thing. Yeah, if you got on the TV, I mean, fame forever. Did I get to meet Cheggers? Oh, Cheggers plays pop. Cheggers plays pop. Oh, the memories come flooding back. Ah, dear, never mind. A party we weren't invited to. So, yeah, okay, so activate the main terminal. Okay, so there is a party going on somewhere which I'm clearly not invited. They're in the engine, they're all camped out in the engine room of the fun house, which I can't get to. I don't know where it is. Whatever it is, it's somewhere I can't go to. Right, so let's see what's going on. Okay, so in the CIC in the chart room, there is a briefing. Okay, so that's basically where we are. So, I'm doing the briefing now, aren't I? Because I'm in charge of the ship. This is not going to go well. Let's find out where we are then. Oh, everybody's late.
Lieutenant? Everybody here? All right.
Colonel, I'm here in the Cgi system, commanding the fleet action. Cgi 5. Some of the bloodiest fighting I've seen since Repleta days. There are a number of fires to put out here.
Ready to review them, Admiral.
The Mercs have launched a tank offensive. Their target is the legal government's Northern Climatic Control Center, which keeps the planet's polarized cap in check. Destroying the complex will trigger massive floods. On Cersus 7, we're evacuating an island continent because of a chemical airstrike launched there. Now, some of our ships are too large to land on the planet's surface, so we're using shuttles to bring people to them. And these need air cover.
I should defend the shuttle mission.
There seems to be a concentration of enemy activity near a particular jump point, but it isn't clear what's going on there. I'm downloading mission specifics and a pre-recorded briefing for each operation. I'll leave you to size up the tactical situation, Colonel, and make the decision on how to proceed. Good luck.
Why are they all looking around it? Oh, okay, hang on a minute. I get to choose which mission. This is quite cool. I get to choose which mission I want. Sound. Let's just sound again. Right, okay, so based on this, I can choose to shut down the tank offensive. I can choose to cover transports boarding, or choose search and destroy. Well, we don't want to do the escort mission, right? Choose to shut down the tank offensive. That sounds quite fun. Choose search and destroy. Should we do the tanks? Why are they all looking around at each other? I think it's Maniac and the Marine dude, kind of, because they've just had a fight, haven't they? The Marine Colonel killed the Klingon Chancellor in Star Trek. Did he? Wow. World of Tanks. Let's do World of Tanks. Okay. There we go.
Once you reach planetary orbit, you can head down to the surface for your attack. Shutting down the ground assault on Cersei 5 is going to require maximum firepower.
Maximum firepower.
Keep that control installation from being overrun. Wilford out.
Okay, let's do it.
Dramatic music plays. Okay, right, so basically we're going to have to blow up some tanks. It sounds like fun. Right, so what Spanner's got for us? Hamill changes the channel with the remote. That's right, it's so 90s, isn't it? Right, ship configuration. Okay.
As clean as you did last time, and I'll show you what old pliers can do.
Cool. Okay, so he's giving us a Vindicator with dumbfire missiles and torpedo. Why would he give us torpedoes against tanks? That doesn't make any sense. He's not Spanners. No, he's sorry, he's not Spanners. He's Pliers, isn't he? This is a stupid loadout. No, I don't like that. That's just nuts. Why would you give me a ship with torpedoes? I want lots and lots of missiles. That's what I basically want.
Want to kill a cap ship? Use torpedoes.
I'm not going to go against a cap ship, though, am I? I'm going to go against some tanks. Did you not read the mission briefing, you stupid engineer? Next ship, come on. Oh, it won't let me change the ship. What? How am I supposed? Why do I need torpedoes? I can't change the loadout. Well, dumbfires maybe. I can have mines, pylon, friend or foe, infrared or leeches, javelin, heat seekers or dumbfires. Well, dumbfires I can't change. I can change the weapon. I can only change the thing. I mean, dumbfires against tanks. It's going to require some quite precision flying, which, as you guys have seen, is not really my forte. Is there a reason? Well, I mean, I don't know. It seems the dumbest loadout ever. What I want is lots and lots and lots of missiles. Basically, I'm supposed to be taking out some tanks. I don't want to be. I mean, 3 torpedoes are going to be useless unless there's something else in the mission that I haven't been told. Okay. Right, Catstratch is coming along with me. I think I'm going to choose Maniac because Maniac's quite good in a fight. He's annoying, but he's quite good in a fight. They're not going to make it easy unless they're capital tanks. Huge, great big sort of homeworld style tanks. Courage low, aggressiveness high, asshatness extremely off the scale. Right, let's go with okay, so this is a bit weird. Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, so fly the mission. I think stop the mercenary ground assault. Okay, you must ensure it's destroying all the enemy tanks. Why do I need 3 torpedoes? It's going to be totally and utterly useless. Well, let's see how well we do. You should try taking out tanks in IL-2 with, some sort of land ship. Do we get some cool video of us going down to the surface?
Look what I see.
Okay, well, unsurprisingly, there's a few.
Break formation and open fire. Gonna give him some maniac magic.
A few. I know what happens here. It's reset all my things, isn't it? I'll never survive, but let's put it on easy mode. Yes. Chalk up another for the Maniac. Oh, come on, Maniac. I killed all 4 of them that time. What's the matter with you? Sometimes he's really good and sometimes he's not. Look at that. Actual CGI of a spaceship descending through the atmosphere.
Big time enemy presence, Ace. Form on my wing, immediately! No can do, Colonel.
I don't want to form on my wing. Just attack. Let's get the air cover out first. Oh, rats.
And in other
Around
hands, the notorious Heart of the Tiger.
The notorious heart of the... That was unlucky. I'll start that again. I think I ran. By the way, first death on stream, it's 60 minutes past. That's pretty good. Never mind.
Ooh, look what I see.
Yeah, I'm good on that. Okay, go get a Maniac.
Break formation and open fire. Gonna give him some Maniac magic.
Never happens that way in films. A goodie like me never gets killed early on, do they?
Chalk up another for the Maniac.
Chalk up another for the Maniac. It's my target, Maniac.
Chalk up another for the Maniac.
Last time I got all 4 of them, this time Maniac's killing them. Chalk up another for the Maniac. Oh no, I got that one. Right, okay. It'd be very short films, they would. A bit more realistic, maybe. Oh no, they died! Alright, sorry, cutscene again. Big time enemy presence, Ace!
Big time enemy presence, Ace.
Let's go again. Oh, there's the tanks down there.
Chalk up another for the Maniac.
Not too late. Oh, there's loads of them as well. Chucking missiles like there's no tomorrow as well. This is lots of target-rich environment, that's what they call it, isn't it?
Chalk up another for the Maniac.
Certainly. Let's go and get some of these ground tanks. So I have no idea what use they thought these. Spamming these missiles at us.
Mission complete.
Yes,
We owe
nice.
you big time, Colonel. Thank you.
Fish in a barrel. That's what I ever. I was going to say, I've never tried shooting fish in a barrel. Oh, are there multiple levels of tanks? Nope. There we go. We're coming back out again. Yay! Awesome.
Looks like nobody's around, Ace.
This is a good thing. Do, do, do. Victory music. There we go. Well, we did the tanks.
Need clearance.
Ah, great work, Colonel. You're cleared.
Oh. Sousa, whatever her name is happy. Has anyone tried shooting fish in a barrel? It can't be that easy actually shooting fish in a barrel, can it? I mean, I know the fish aren't going to move, but it's not much. But presumably someone somewhere has actually tried shooting fish in a barrel. Right, then watch this. This is quite impressive. If I click out over there and click back straight away, the ship disappears. It's like, boom. That is a fast-moving repair crew. It's just one of those, I know. Ships like, see, I mean the graphics, yes, I mean they're of their time, aren't they? They are of their time. Right, let's go wander around the galley. Is anything going on? Nobody's in the galley. Oh, Panther's upset in the engine bay. Not in the engine bay, in the crew quarters, or what passes for crew quarters on the ship.
Just the man I wanted to see.
Oh, she's polishing a gun. Excellent.
Your friend, the one with the overactive glands.
Maniac.
He seems to have a hard time understanding the words no and not interested. You get my meaning?
Knowing Maniac, I think I do.
Well, if you don't do something about it, I will. And my way will hurt a lot more.
Tempting, but I can't let that happen. No, I think you've got to take some responsibility for Maniac. He's in your flight roster.
Tempting, but I can't let that happen.
Maniac's on his own. What do you think, actually?
Maniac's on his own. Tempting, but I can't. Alright, I'll talk to him. Not that it's done much good in the past.
I wouldn't wait too long if I were you. I'm getting ready to use him for target practice.
I would like to avoid bloodshed if we could. I'll get on it.
Good old Maniac. Still causing trouble. So presumably we've got to have a chat with Maniac somewhere now. He's not here. Okay, it's time for another briefing, my friends. Oh, we've got to do all the missions. I see. Okay, well. How weird. Okay, I didn't realise that. Remote control. Loading briefing.
Since there's so many people to move, we're using frigates in the Cgi 7 evacuation. Now, these large vessels cannot land on the planet's surface, so we've devised a shuttling procedure to get the refugees up to them. Now, these shuttles are obviously quite vulnerable going up and down that suborbital thread.
Really fragile.
We'd like you to cover their movement.
Hey, let's go
We've had
mission.
enough problems without the enemy taking pot shots at them.
Go do it, folks.
It'd be funny if we press the remote control and it's just got Tiswas. Right, okay, so we actually have to do all these different missions anyway. I didn't realise that. When did this game come out? This game was 95, 96, I think. So it's pretty ancient. Okay, so configure ship. So this time we have the same ship with the same config. We presumably can't change the ship. No, we can't really change anything useful. Dumbfires are no use in space. So that's just insane. Let's have some image recognition missiles at the very least. I mean, come on. Come on, pliers. I mean, think. It's just stupid. So we'll go here. So I think it's about 95, 96. Somebody will be able to tell me. We'll choose as the worst programs of remote control. Remote control. Who are we taking out? Okay, it wants us to take Catstratch, but I don't want Catstratch. We need to try and keep Catstratch alive because he's having his relationship with Sousa. Let's take, who's this? XL. Let's take her. I don't think we've even tried her before. Jen. She's a Jenny. Can't go wrong with a Jenny at our side, surely. Okay, go to the ship. Right, let's launch this mission. Here we go. The ship kind of looks like a handheld vacuum cleaner. It does. One of the last Oscars. Okay, refugee shuttles from Circe 7 need to be escorted to the border world's frigates. Rendezvous each group of shuttles at the area above the planet and guard them as you proceed to the frigates. Okay, so it's an escort mission. The worst possible kind of mission ever in a space game. Everyone hates escort missions because you can't win, you can only lose. Right, who have we got? Is this the funny lady?
Give me a damage report.
Those fools can't touch my ass.
Oh yeah. Southern American lady. Can't touch my ass. No, we've already gone into that with the other lady. Oh, here we go. There are the shuttles. Getting a bit more CGI now.
Greetings, Colonel. Link established. Entering escort pattern.
Excellent. Okay, so we picked up some shuttles.
Bogies in sight.
Break formation and open fire.
Gonna kick me some confed butt.
For some reason, I've got a leech gun on the Stormfire. Where are my guns gone? My guns have switched some sort of mode. I'm not sure what's happened there. Let's see if they actually work. The targeting is still off and on, which is weird. That gun is, it's quite good, but I don't know why. It's kind of like a sort of like a it's a Brit gun. It's quite cool.
Choke on that bastard.
Ooh, ow! Are you allowed to say that in a kids' game? Choke on that, you. Fruity conversation. Oh, hang on, Space T has arrived just as we killed the baddies. It's anti-gravity Space T. Thank you very much, my love.
Yeah, it's okay.
Space T, you can't beat Space T. Right, it's very hot Space T actually at the moment. I thought, what's happened to my guns then? So this is a weird thing. T has arrived. Okay. I've seen this somewhere before.
Good to see you, Colonel. Confirming autopilot link. Enter escort formation.
Okay, we're here again. Right. So another round of. Okay, so it's multiple levels of the same.
Bogies in sight.
Go get him.
Break formation and open fire.
Gonna kick me some confed butt.
How's my exhaust smell?
It's quite an effective gun. Even though for some reason my lead sight has disappeared. I like that. Dagger, 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 dagger. Come on, stay on target. This reminds me of some sort of F-16 game.
Thanks for the cover, Colonel.
No worries. Right, here we go. Safely escorted. Presumably, is there one more round? Yeah, we're going back down for another group. Here they go. Round 3. It's like a minigun, isn't it? Dagger, 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 dagger.
Howdy, Colonel. Link up confirmed. Proceed with autopilot.
Howdy, Colonel.
Break formation and open fire.
No way, Colonel.
It's because there's nobody here. Oops.
Bogies in sight.
Right, we're back. Sorry Sorry about that, everybody. Everything just went dark instantly, and there was just a power cut. Only lasted about 2 minutes, but everything was off, and then everything was back again. So I am still here. I was for a moment there, sitting in complete pitch black. Kind of slightly disorientating when I was concentrating really hard on the escort mission, which is annoying because we were quite close to the end of the escort mission, and now I've got to do it again. In fact, I'm probably going to have to do everything again because I won't have saved the game because I wasn't expecting it to crash. How annoying. So we've literally, we've just lost everything because because of power outage. Escort missions always fail. Another flawless Drew stream, I know. So apologies for that. We literally had a power failure. Everything in the house just went. I'm guessing they're fixing some damage from the storm yesterday, which is annoying. Well, 50p to the Wheaties, so. Yeah. Okay. Kelvin is making a good point. As I was saying, the reason for not letting them change the ship is because of the CGI. That's a very good point. The game drained the power of the entire neighbourhood to send that missile. Right, so I'm going to have to repeat that, I'm afraid. I don't think we've got any choice because I didn't save the game in between because I wasn't expecting to die or to be depowered. So we're going to have to quickly go and redo those missions, which is a bit annoying. But we know all this. Where is everybody? Right, let's go and kill some tanks. The loadout is rubbish because it has to be for the CGI. Okay. Okay, so let's go and destroy the tanks. Sorry about that. So we're kind of rewriting history a bit. I'll save the game in between a bit more often because just in case the power goes out again.
Enemy spotted, sir.
At least we're back up, right? Oh, we've got Catstratch with us. Oops.
Break formation and open fire. I'm going for it, Colonel.
He's going for a kill. Got to reset my settings again. These don't stay. I still love those death cries. One last thing I'm going to do when I die is hit that command button. Oh, he didn't get to press his button. Oh, this Catstratch, at least deal with one.
Top it up for me, Colonel.
Ah, I got one. Okay. Back into the breach. Right, there we go. I did have a token meter when I was a student at university. I do remember that vaguely. Right, down to the planet we go. Yes, I'd forgotten the CGI would need to be rendered for the particular ship, so you can't change the ship. Doesn't mean you can't change the loadout a bit, but I still understand why we've got torpedoes. Go get them, Catstratch. Right, let's deal with the air cover first, because that's a pain. Running away. Why are you running away?
Top it up for me, Colonel.
Yay. Right, let's go get the ground targets. Hover tank. Oh, they are hover tanks, you're right. No match for my weapons.
Mission complete.
Yes. Sweet. We don't notice our dependency of interest into a prolonged power cut. Yeah, it is a bit disconcerting, isn't it? Because literally everything you want to do requires power, doesn't it? It is a bit scary, actually. It's almost. It kind of does worry me at a slightly existential level how dependent we are on electricity and stuff nowadays. Because when we had power cuts in the 70s and the 80s, we just went outside. Because it was quite common. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but where I lived out in the countryside, power cuts were quite common. You know, it's just one of those things that happened quite a lot.
Damn, nobody's here.
Oh, well, no, that's because we're back at base.
Need clearance.
Great work, Colonel.
And you know, you just okay, well, the power's off. You just go out and do something else. So we just went outside and mucked about, and I don't know what my parents were doing. Probably don't want to ask. But you know, it wasn't so much of a big deal. It kind of got used to it. Whereas nowadays, not having electricity is like a big deal, isn't it? Because everything is electrically powered. Right, presuming now. Okay, so let's save this, so we at least got a little bit of progress. Okay, so just in case it goes off again, kill the tanks. There we go. Save. Gets Kelvinator. Kelvinator's always on the case. Reminded me to save. Good man. Oh no, I've got to deal with the morale problem with Panther, haven't I? Let's take the opposite approach this time, because this will make her annoyed.
Just the man I wanted to see.
Oh. On your mind, Panther?
Your friend, the one with the overactive glands.
Overactive glands.
He seems to have a hard time understanding the words no and not interested. Do you get my meaning?
Knowing Maniac, I think I do.
Well, if you don't do something about it, I will. And my way will hurt a lot more.
Okay, hang on, let me Alt-Tab back out of here, because it seems to get stuck every so often as well. It seems to have jammed again. And the Alt-Tab trick isn't working either. Oh no, there it goes.
Maniac's on his own. Tempting, but I can't let that happen. Maniac's on his own.
What did you say?
Come on, Colonel. I think it'll mean a lot more coming from you.
Fair warning, then.
She didn't like that answer. Surprise, surprise. Look at his face. Polishing guns, sharpening knives. Maniac's in some serious trouble now. That's going to be quite the case. Interesting to see if that actually has any repercussions or not. No, it's not the one I did before. I thought I'd try the alternative timeline. Yeah, this is a multiverse. Let's see what happens. I'm just quite interested to see what his look there. I think I did the wrong thing. That was good. Right, let's go and escort some. Cover those transports. There we go. That's not going to give us a Maniac magic.
Since there's so many people to move, we're using frigates in the Cgi 7 evacuation. Now, these large vessels cannot land on the planet's surface, so we've devised a shuttling procedure to get the refugees up to them. Now, these shuttles are obviously quite vulnerable going up and down that suborbital thread.
We've already done
We'd
this
like
before.
you to
Feels
cover
feel
them.
familiar.
These people have had enough problems without the enemy.
They still haven't fixed it.
taking
No, they're leaking
touchdowns
pokes
at them.
back for Wing Commander 4.
Go do it,
Not the
folks.
scene of Wing Commander 1. I have the distinct feeling Maniac is going to get his overactive gland shot off. I want to watch that. Right. So, okay, so ship
Bring me back a
configuration.
ship as clean as you did last time, and I'll show you what old pliers can do.
So, Pliers says, the reason I can't change your ship, Commander Player, is that we need it for the CGI scenes. But we are going to change at least these stupid weapons. I don't know why anybody would want dumb fires in space. I mean, they're useless. Right, okay. Off we go to the ship. Hang on, let me just get that volume level sorted out for you again. Right, there we go. Oh, I didn't change my wingman. Who have I got? I've got Catstratch, that's alright. Oh, I'm trying to keep him alive, aren't I? Never mind. Look busy, but not too busy. That's it, you guys, just stand in the corner. Look busy, but not too busy. Fly casual. Here we go. CGI cutscene, you see? Yes, of course, CGI cutscene.
Greetings, Colonel. Link established. Entering escort pattern.
Okay. Oh, hang on, let me switch it to rookie mode. Oh, it is in rookie mode. Okay, good.
Break formation and
Go get him, Catstratch.
Go for it, Colonel.
He's going for it, Colonel!
Top it up for me, Colonel.
Well done, Catstratch.
Top it up for me, Colonel.
Oh, well done, Catstratch again.
For the escort, Colonel.
2 each. If they give you dumbfires, yeah, you need like loads of dumbfires to make it worthwhile. These ships are weird, aren't they? They are like little spade handles. With that, like, why has it got a spoiler? Spaceships, spoilers on spaceships are just silly. I'm sorry, there's no other word for it. They're just silly. It's like it's a spaceship. It doesn't need a spoiler.
Spotted, sir. Break formation and open fire. I'm going for it, Colonel.
Oh, there is a cap ship there, but is that not an R cap ship or something? It's launching from that base. I'm not going to get that base out, just for bonus points. It's running away.
You saw that flying? Better put in for your pension.
Do they still have pensions in the 29th century or 26th century, whatever it is we're in? How does the economy work? I mean, do you have to save up space pennies for your pension? Questions that need answers. Is there a space stock market? Ooh. Come on, Catstratch, you're not really helping me out here.
Wiped off the screen. Thanks for the cover, Colonel.
Nope, there we go. Oh, it looks like one of the shuttles actually took that one out. Cool. Why do you need pensions when pilots die so easily? Here we go again.
Howdy, Colonel. Link-up confirmed. Proceed with autopilot. Give me a damage report. This cat is scratch-free.
Scratch-free. All pilots have got to sound cool in space.
Enemy spotted, sir. Break formation and open fire. I'm going for it, Colonel.
He's going for it, Colonel. Dumb fire for dumb pilots. Boom! That one on the head-on shot. That was quite nice. Pirate. Oh, that's a new one. Going down, boom.
Target engaged and destroyed. Thanks for the escort, Colonel.
Mission complete.
Yay. No power failure is going to stop us this time.
Need clearance.
Ah, great work, Colonel. You're cleared.
Well, Catstratch did some stuff as well. You know, give your boyfriend a little bit of kudos. Do we do a victory roll? Look at that. I don't know which way up that ship is supposed to be. Oh, look at that. I'm good. Am I good? I'm good. Honestly. Kind of. Right. Okay, so let's save there. Killed. I know. Escorted. Killed shuttles. Killed shuttle. Escorted shuttles. Right. Okay. There we go. Okay. So I'm presuming. Oh, hello. No, there's no briefing at the moment. Oh, I hope Susan's got something to say.
Sir, I think you're going to find this very interesting.
Colonel, I just want to tell you how much your efforts have meant to all of us here in Circe.
Just doing our duty. I'll pass your thanks on to the crew.
We have something else we'd like to offer you. During the Kilrathi War, we built a pretty extensive eavesdropping web around the outer edges of this system. This civil war has narrowed our focus greatly, so there's been little time to process what the web's picked up. It's mostly been archived. Parsing this encrypted stuff isn't a priority for us, but maybe you'll find some use for it. It's a hefty data squirt, Lieutenant. Hope you have the bandwidth.
Hell yes. Open the floodgates.
Keep me posted on this.
Sure.
Firing up the 28.8 kilobits modem. It's probably going to say something like 2 gigs of data. 2 gigs! No way! That's going to take ages to transmit. And there's snow on the transmission because it's not digital, of course. Everything's done analog in the future, which is how it should be, of course. It's funny, isn't it? Little things like that, just chuck it into its in the years it was made. Very hard actually for sci-fi writers to stay ahead of technology improvements. Got to use the 56k modem. Oh, 56! You had 56k modems. I mean, phew, you're lucky there. My first modem, actually, somebody will be able to beat me on the stream, I am sure. My first modem was 9.6k. Who can beat that? Who can beat a 9.6k modem as the first thing you used to dial up to the internet? Using AOL. There should have been some sound, shouldn't there? Download complete. Frank Miner's gone for the 1200 baud modem. Yay! I knew it wouldn't take long. Mad Microsoft used to work on analog bus technology. Ah dear. The first job oddly enough, the first job I ever had was programming binary multiplexers. So I'm almost like C3PO in this regard. Yeah, his first job was programming binary load lifters. My first job was programming binary multiplexers for a telecommunications company. My first ever job. There's something called a programmable digital multiplex, PDMX. That was my first job. So anybody who worked in telecom industry in the 80s will probably remember PDMX. But there we go. That was my first job. AOL chat, back in the days when board rates were still a thing. Insane, isn't it? Download will take 37 years, 291 days. My first job was bridging technologies for Asda. Excellent. Actually, well, I suppose technically my first job, which was obviously cash in hand rather than a proper job, was actually driving tractors around a farm. But I try not to talk about that too much because A, it was illegal, and B, it was actually quite dangerous. But the farmer didn't really care. But and I didn't either at the time. So amazing the things you did back in the 80s. Hey, never mind. Right. Okay. So we can't go on with a mission, but we can go on with a mission. Okay, here we go. So this will be the last one. Anyone use the AT commands? Yeah, I remember that.
Colonel, I'm going to take you away from your missions list. We believe we've discovered the enemy's main supply route. Now, since the Circean government is planning a new offensive as we speak, it'll do a lot of good if you can shut down this supply line now. Here's the nav map.
Aren't you a nebula?
It's a nebula.
Now, that's why we haven't been able to find it till now. Convoys have been passing through there like clockwork.
So it's time to cut it off.
Chop it into little pieces, Colonel. Oh, one other thing. We're picking up some very odd redshift signals from a small artificial satellite circling the 6th planet. Now, we'd like to pluck this thing out of its orbit Take a closer look at it. Good luck.
What was that?
Who wants
Some
to
very
try doing
old
that satellite?
redshift signals.
I'll volunteer for that one, sir.
Any other takers?
Oh no. No. Catstratch has just volunteered for a solo mission. That's a disaster waiting to happen. Hang on a minute. What was it? What did he say? Did he say a redshift? Okay, hang on. I've got to pick that apart. There were two things in there. One was... okay, so one was like clockwork. It's like, are you really trying to tell me they've still got mechanical clocks in the 27th century? Don't think that's right. And the second one there, there was a redshift, a strange redshift on the satellite. What, you mean the satellite is in orbit somehow with a redshift receding at an appreciable fraction of the speed of light? Let's just throw some astronomy terms into the game to make it sound cool. I hate that when they do that sort of stuff. It's the spaceship's got a redshift, so it's in a decaying orbit. What? Oh dear. Okay, so that's this total bunkum. That means there's something weird about that satellite. And unfortunately, despite our efforts to keep him alive, young Catstratch has volunteered for the solo mission to go and deal with said satellite. I think we all know where this is going, don't we, my friends? We're going to have to console Sousa in a moment. Ah dear. Well, no, it worked for Star Trek, yes. I mean, it works for Star Trek. See if he dies in CGI. I think poor Catstratch is doomed, alas. Okay, so hang on, let me save it here, just in case. Ah, dear. Oh. Right. What do we call this? Okay, so into the nebula again, isn't it? Catstratch. It's doomed. Okay. Dear. Redshift starts at 10 AM and ends at 12 noon. Maybe that's what he meant. Right, what are we doing? We are.
Up, kid. Looks like a cakewalk.
Whenever anybody says it's a cakewalk, it clearly isn't. Okay, so stop giving me dumb fire missiles. They're useless. You need the infrared ones for taking on. Okay, so torpedoes make sense if there's some cap ships in there. That's not a bad ship configuration. Okay, happy with that. Who have we got going with us? Yeah, it's the Maniac. Who should we take? Let's take Panther. Keep an eye on her because, you know, if I leave her on board the ship, she'll kill Maniac. Right. Okay. To the ship. Let's go. Don't dumbfire missiles. They do make a bigger boom. Yes, they do make a bigger boom. You're quite right, but they don't hit anything. That's just the problem. So I mean, how can a satellite have a redshift? It's in orbit. It'll have a redshift on one side and a blue shift on the other because it's going round. Hence the definition of an orbit. I don't know. What a lot of nonsense. Right, here we go. Comfort's main supply route has been detected. Take a wingman and destroy every transport in the convoy. Okay, so we actually get to destroy some stuff. Alas, while this is going on, Catstratch is going to die. I confidently predict. I'll volunteer for the suicide mission, sir. Okay, Catstratch.
There's the bad guys.
Let's go get them, Panther.
Break formation and open fire.
Moving in.
She's moving in. All guns. I love the victory music, it's good. One shot is it. Come on, Panther, you didn't kill anything. Right, what have we got?
Sir! Sir, Catstratch is in big trouble. He's recovered the satellite, but the enemy's tracked him down and leached his craft. He's a sitting duck, sir.
But we can't. What are we supposed to do?
What do you say, Colonel? Should we scrub our original mission?
I think we've got to... What should we do? We've got to take out this convoy, it's more important.
What's it gonna be, sir? Are the mission objectives 86?
No.
We've got to finish what we started. The mission's too important.
Exactly.
Sorry, the kid'll have to fend for himself.
You got it, Colonel.
No, let's kill the duck. Press on. Very important. Oh, there's nothing here. I wonder if you can save him. Maybe you should go back and try and save him. But I've got a feeling.
Break formation and open fire.
Moving in.
You're nothing but gutter dogs, border worlders.
It's impossible to save it, but it might be fun to try that. There's a transport. Right, so missile, torpedo. There we go. Right, where is the ship? I can't see anything. There's a lot of transports here. Where's the tank? Okay, looks like I've got 4 or 5 cap ships there. Problem is, if I take out these fighters, they'll spawn some more. Oh no, looks like Panther's been busy on cap ships. Okay, right, torpedo. Oh, come on. Where's the range indicator? Let's get the range. Oh, unfortunately it's looking... There's a lot of fire coming from the ship. There it goes, right, okay. Whoa, point blank range. I'm on torpedo, look on fire. So long to look. Here goes. Torpedo away. Oh no! Oh, oops! I was too close.
And in other news, the notorious Heart of the Tiger was killed today.
Replay the mission. Tell you what, okay, let's replay the mission. Let's see if it's possible to save Catstratch. I'm curious, because I got a feeling his death is pre-scripted. Let's see if we can save him, just because.
There's the bad guys.
And I think we get it's bad if we
Break formation and open fire.
if we don't try to save the convoy. Let's find out. First time chat from Sleazy MR. Hello, good to see you. Welcome to Wing Commander 4. Let's see if Catstratch can be saved. Gotcha. Such a hero. Round you come. It's got me firing gun. No use though. Arrakis is here, hello. It is possible to save Catstratch. Oh, okay. What impact is that going to have on the game? Okay, let's see if we can save him then. I quite fancy that idea. But that's going to endure. Here we go.
Sir, Catstratch is in big trouble. He's recovered the satellite, but the enemy's tracked him down and leached his craft. He's a sitting duck, sir. What do you say, Colonel? Should we scrub our original mission?
Yeah, let's go rescue the kid. Can't let the kid die.
All right. I'm downloading a new nav map to you, sir.
We got it. Fortunately, our modem is working well.
If you guys put out some of these bogies, I can eject.
Colonel, if he ejects, we can demolish his ship. The enemy won't ever get their satellite back then.
Break formation and open fire.
Moving in.
Okay, let's go rescue. Rescue Catstratch. I assumed he'd be dead. Okay, so that's quite cool. So we do have some choices in the game. Should fire that stuff at me. Why does it always lock on the target that's not closest to me? Shot you to pieces. That longbow is just staying out of range for some reason. This one isn't. Pentagon. Well done.
I do this for the border worlds and for
Melina's
soul.
Catstratch just.
Unable to complete.
No! Catstratch died anyway. We tried to save him, but now we've ruined both missions. Oh dear. Oh dear.
Need clearance.
You're clear, sir.
She's not going to be happy. This is a disaster. We failed both missions. Bad judgment call, maybe. I don't know. So it's possible to rescue him. I'll make a beeline straight for him and tractor him in. Okay. I feel like we should try and...
Something particularly cruel.
No.
Combat takes the life of someone so young. In this strange war we fight, which doesn't yet have a name. Some may think that Catstratch will be forgotten. They're wrong. He'll stay in our hearts. Always.
Come on, he's got to go. Take care, my friends. Oh, no. Make a beeline for him and tractor him in. Yep. Oh dear. What a disaster. Do we try do we try that again? I quite fancy I feel like we should try and save him. Dear, it's missing the bagpipe to Amazing Grace. Oh dear. Talk to Pliers.
Hey, that's some good news, kid.
I can always use some of that.
Your Karathi pals are pretty helpful with my cloaker gadget.
You got it working.
Yeah, the cat showed me how to get some extra charges out of the crystal that runs it. Problem is, I only got one of them crystals left, so you can forget about having a wingman along. Flying next to a guy who ain't cloaked kind of defeats the purpose anyway, right? And of course, the crystal's still gonna burn out sooner or later. Hopefully later. Personally, I'd like to see us raiding those mines where they dig up those crystals. But they're pretty deep in Confed territory. Anyways, care to run with it, kid?
Who needs wingman? Yeah, obviously.
Make me invisible, Pliers.
Your wish is my command, kid.
Now for the happy ending. Okay, I do want to go and try and see. I want to see if I can rescue Catstratch. I can't leave. I can't leave poor Sousa like that. Let's try and rescue Catstratch. Catstratch is doomed. I'm going to try and rescue him. Right. So now we know I've got to tractor him in straight away. Okay. It's obviously quite tricky to rescue Catstratch. Okay, I've got the right loadout. Because Pliers.
Don't screw this one up, kid. Looks like a cakewalk.
Looks like a cakewalk. Oh yeah. No. Okay. Let's try and rescue Catstratch. You can't leave Sousa like that. just wrong. Let's try and keep Catstratch alive. My mission here, against all odds, is to save Catstratch. I'm bringing Maniac along this time because.
Oh, there's a few bad guys.
Look at what we have here.
Break formation and open fire.
They're gonna wish they were never born.
So I don't understand why Catstratch didn't just eject. He sort of self-destructed himself. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, really. I quite like that the game gives you some slightly ambiguous moral choices there, which is good. That's good gameplay, that is.
Sir, Catstratch is in big trouble. He's
Catstratch is in big trouble.
And the enemy's tracked him down and leached his craft. He's a sitting duck, sir.
What do you say, Colonel? We gonna scrub our original mission?
You can't let the kid die.
Let's go get the kid.
All right. I'm downloading a new nav map to you, sir.
Let's go get the kid. Right, Maniac, go and deal with the fighters.
Let's put out some of these bogies I can eject.
Colonel, yeah! If he ejects, we can demolish his ship. The enemy won't ever get their satellite back then.
That's why all the pilots have had to have the...
Break formation and open
Where
fire.
is...
They're gonna wish they were never born.
Where is Catstratch? I can't see him on the scan.
Nothing but gutter dog, border worlders. Give up or die.
Where is Catstratch? I can't even see him on the scan. Is that him over there with the longbow? Oh, hang on, there's something...
One more victim.
Let's just chuck some missiles at this. Where is Catstratch? Got him. Where is Catstratch? Is it him there? Oh, there we go. Okay, right, so rear view. Ah! Yeah, it's really attack.
Give up or die.
Let's just get that last one, we should be alright. Just chuck myself. Right, got him. Okay, well there's Catstratch. Right, so how do I... I don't know what Maniac's firing at. Okay, so tractor beam is what? G? How does the tractor beam activate? Can anyone remember? Can't activate the tractor beam. Maybe I'm too far away. Let's just move in. Okay, so there's Catstratch's ship. I've got to turn around. There's the rear display. Oh, there we go. It wasn't in range. Yes, this is Wing Commander 4. Montgomery's back. Yes, it is. That's a ship, so how is this helping? I don't think that helped at all. That's a ship. Where is the So, hang on a minute, this doesn't make any sense. What am I supposed to do? Because that's Catstratch's ship. Am I just supposed to destroy a ship?
Give me a damage report.
I'm looking fine, as usual.
I'm confused now. What do? It hasn't failed the game. Catstratch hasn't died. Did he eject? Well, I can't see anything on the scanner. And what am I supposed to do? Shoot his ship up? I don't know. To shoot or not to shoot? I'm going to have to block. The game's not giving me any other ones. Oh, there he goes. Okay, so now I need to go and get him. Let's not run him over. Okay, look, we can save Catstratch.
Mission complete.
Yay, we saved Catstratch! And we've got to destroy the ship because otherwise... somebody capture something. There we go. Awesome. We rescued Catstratch. Yay! At least we achieved something in the mission. And Sousa's going to be jolly, jolly happy.
Need clearance.
You're cleared, sir, and thank you. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Aww, what a guy. That's a better ending, isn't it? Yeah, we'll go with that. It's time for a victory roll. Oh, quick, get the victory roll done before we run out of flight deck. Ooh, yes. Smoke me a kipper, skipper. I'll be back for breakfast. Here we go. Hang on. Heroes back. Heroes return.
Hey, get over here. Get over it. What did I say?
Well,
no, what did I tell you?
I'm really sorry, sir.
I just want to know how the hell you got in that predicament. It was supposed to be a milk run.
I guess I got a little too clever, sir. I fired off a couple missiles as decoys like Maniac was talking about. Only I missed when it really counted, sir.
I should have known.
If I ever hear you handing out advice again, I will personally put a big red bullseye on your back and declare it open season.
Hey, I didn't tell him he should do any of that stuff.
And while you're at it, Panther's about ready to perform some below-the-belt surgery on you unless you keep your testosterone levels in check. Well, let me tell you something. There's a lower asshole tolerance around here, old buddy. You better get with the program.
I'll check with you later.
You know, that stunt cost us. Cost the border worlds quite a lot.
I'm really sorry, sir.
We weren't so desperate for pilots. I'd ground you in a minute, but consider yourself on probation. The rest of the decade.
Excellent. You took some Maniac advice. Bad idea. Slap. That was really good. I enjoyed that. Ace Drewer destroyed all the ships. Oh wait, yeah. Drew saved Cat. So at least I blamed Catstratch. So now Catstratch got some guilt. Okay, so I saved him. It's his fault. If Squadron 42 isn't as cool, they'll be disappointed. Yeah, it is fun. It is fun. Right. Okay. So we actually did save Catstratch. Oh, here comes Pliers with the.
That's some good news, kid.
I can always use some of that.
Your Karathi pals.
Oh, we restored the timeline now.
Yeah, the cat showed me how to get some extra charges out of the crystal that runs it. Problem is, I only got one of them crystals left, so you can forget about having a wingman along. Flying next to a guy who ain't cloaked kind of defeats the purpose anyway,
Other pilot
right?
joins the queue to smack
And of
Maniac.
course, the crystal's still gonna burn out sooner or later. Hopefully later. Personally, I'd like to see us raiding those mines where they dig up those crystals. But they're pretty deep in Confed territory. Anyways, care to run with it, kid?
Yeah.
Who needs wingmen?
Who needs wingmen, especially if they're like Catstratch and Maniac?
Make me invisible, Pliers.
Your wish is my command, kid.
Right. So, okay, I'm surprised that Sousa isn't about here having some words. But anyway, here we go. Right, okay, so activate main terminal. Save Catstratch. Yay! Catstratch wasn't doomed. Onwards, my friends, for the mission. Oh, hang on. Volume up again. Oh, this game. Nope, not the control bait. Who's this lady? Oh, there's conversation. Oh, Panther and Hawk having conversations. Panther's just limbering up to get Maniac.
46 hours.
46? It's only been 20 for me.
What?
Since I slept.
No, I'm talking about how long it's been since Captain Eisen left. He hasn't sent a trans, has he?
Not a glitch. He makes it.
Boy, for our sake, I hope he does too. Get the feeling that data he's carrying ain't gonna cut it.
Yeah, it's real thin.
But he'll be able to argue his case convincingly.
Yeah. What if he argues in front of the wrong people?
What do you mean?
Look. Confed's a much bigger machine than any of us can possibly imagine. That bastard Seether and whoever he's working with can marshal incredible resources.
Sure, mercenaries, pirates, Confed craft, our craft.
The unmarked ships?
Yeah. And all without the rest of Confed even knowing about it.
And meanwhile, we come off looking like the bad guys.
You get pushed, you push back.
Giving them legitimate cause to gear up for an all-out war.
The assembly votes in 5 days.
Yeah, and they haven't got a clue as to what's really going down.
Okay, so tell me, how does our little boat fit in?
Well, it fits in by the cutscene crashing. There's always hope. We die trying. Like the options there.
There's hope. There's always hope.
There's always hope. It's Mel Campbell, for goodness sakes.
We just gotta hope that Eisen gets to the right people.
Have some coffee. That'll solve the problem. Space coffee. Wow, okay. Sound. Right, go to the galley. Anybody there? There's nobody hanging around anywhere. So, presumably there's a briefing. Anyway, where do they go? This is quite funny. Right, here we go. What's Sousa got for us?
Okay, good. Colonel. All right, Lieutenant.
I've given the Admiral a report of what occurred during the last mission, sir. Now, his response notes that the enemy pipeline is still flowing.
So it still needs shutting down.
It's hard to beat the bad guys when they keep getting their supplies.
Catstratch.
Well, however, an enemy command and control center has been located underground on Sursa 5. The Admiral's giving you the option of delivering Lieutenant Colonel Decker and his men for a precision strike.
I've studied the schematics. If you can get us down there, we'll need a few minutes to plan an implosion device that'll turn that place into rubble.
Well, it's behind enemy lines, so a shuttle's out of the question.
Makes you wish you could fly invisible.
Oh!
We'd have to use the insertion pods.
The Admiral stated that he's got other Marines in the fleet who can handle this, so he requests that you make the call as to which operation makes the best use of the Intrepid's resources, sir.
Well,
shut down the supply line.
Let's be heroes again. So hang on, what are the choices again?
Decker in.
Oh, shut down the supply.
Send Decker in. Send Decker in.
Oh. Apart from that, the game isn't letting me click on either of them.
Let's go for the heart. We'll deliver Decker and his men down there and back. Let's go.
Okay, so the game would only let me choose one of the options. This man gives off vibes that say the nice older dude really giving wise advice, and then you ask who he is, and he actually works here, and he just smiles, just coffee walks off. If you kill all your wingmen, does it become wingless, Commander 4? There's always hope. There's always a last hope. Well, right, okay, so what are we doing? We're taking the Vindicator in with some, these pods. The insertion pods. Okay, so I'm doing it, and we've got specular PRs. Right, fair enough. And who's the wingman? Oh, I won't have a wingman, will I, of course, because it's just me. Right, okay. Oh, my decisions do affect the game's ending. Ooh, okay. Let's see if we can infiltrate the base then. Okay. There will be a lot more people in the end-game shot. Excellent. Right. Okay. So the Conflict Command Center is the primary target, with the Marines in MIPS that launch them towards the underground base so they can plant their explosive. Provide cover for them during their mission, and then tractor them back into your ship after they've destroyed the command center. Use the G key to switch to the tractor beam. What about the cloaking device? Or was that a different mission?
MIPS are secured, cloaker's ready to go. You're clear for takeoff, kid.
Okay, so I have got the cloak. Can anyone look up how do I activate the cloaking device? Because I've got a feeling that might be quite important. Okay, now I have to select. I've got all nips on one side, Nimeric missiles on the other side. That makes sense. I'm on my own. Oh, okay. I've got a feeling I'm going to need the cloak straight away. What's the cloak? Is it Alt-C? Control-C? There's nothing here. When do I use the cloak is the question. There's the base. Oh, there's quite a lot of air to this. What the base? Cloaking device. No, Control C for cloak. Okay, so maybe I should have used that. Let's see if I can find my way out of this. Right, there's the underground base. Let's Control C. I can't read the display. It's impossible to read. Where's the base? I'm trying to work out the display here. It's quite a long way off. Okay, let's get into range. God mode engage. Use it when they can see you. Yes, that's a good point. Right, hang on. We're nearly on top of the base. It's over there somewhere. There it is, right, I can see the base. Right, okay, so now I need to switch to the MIPS. Right, that's loaded. Apart from, I can't fire the MIPS when I'm cloaked, so it would seem. Okay, so let's get very close to it. I like that. It's like a sort of hexagon. Okay, so switch to cloak off. And I instantly start firing. Then I can fire. There goes MIP 1. Okay, MIP 2 is away. And MIP 3 is away. Right, let's take out the defences.
be done here in 60 seconds.
Yay! I'm not sure I will. Okay, where are they? Where are the pods? Oh, can't I see the pods? Oh, there they are.
Mission complete.
Oh, don't shoot. Why can't I slot them in? Come on. That's supposed to be the tractor beam, it's not working. Oh, there we go. Maybe too close to it. Okay, where's the other one? Yes. Yay! Yeah, the cloak makes you see in black and white. It's really tricky. Right, I've got everybody aboard, I think. I can still see them on the screen. I think I recovered them. Cutscene. Victory roll. No, we'll just line upside down because space reasons.
Colonel, we've got an urgent situation. Intelligence reports an extraordinary confed ship in your vicinity with a top secret cargo that could be highly critical to our efforts. It's imperative that you disable and take control of this vessel. Repeat, disable. Do not destroy it. We need what's on that ship.
Alright, I'm downloading the new nav point for you. Also, that Circean web data, it contained confed IFF codes. Should I download those to you now, sir?
I don't know.
Sounds like a good idea, Circe. Download IFF codes.
What does that mean? IFF codes. I have no idea what that means. Okay, so what do I do here? There's your dragon. Oh, is that one of the ships? Okay. Transport. I've got to disable the transport. How do I disable the transport? FFS. Oh, identify friend foe codes. Okay. I must have missed that meeting. Haven't I? That's not doing anything, is it? Do I send the Marines in again? Oh, now it's hostile. Oh, I've got some damage now. That's those dragon ships from the beginning of the movie. They're quite cool. No, it's got a cloak. I hate ships with cloaks. Where is it? Oh, it got me. No!
And in other news, the notorious Heart of the Tiger was killed today. Once considered...
Okay, so I didn't quite sure I understood what I had to do in that second
Secured, cloakers ready to go.
second mission.
You're clear for takeoff, kid.
This one's easy enough. Just blow stuff up. Yeah, get up there. Send the Marines. Am I supposed to send the Marines in? Okay, let's get in there full speed. Get the Marines in first. They can't do it, so maybe I need to clear the air. Let's restart the mission.
And in other news,
okay, so maybe I need to clear the airspace a little bit before I send them in. That didn't work. Yeah. All right. Stupid internet film typing computer stuff.
You're clear for takeoff, kid.
Alright, let's try this again. So this time let's clear everything before we send the Marines in, which sort of makes sense. He hit the ground there. That Hellcat. Alright. Where's the ground? Let's take out all this anti-aircraft stuff. Anti-aircraft defences. In they go. The boys are going in. Excellent. There you go. 1, 2, 3. It's quite cool how it does actually animate them. How close can you actually get to that? Oh.
The cakewalk, Colonel. I'll be done here in 60 seconds.
Reinforcements. Ow, no! Oh, I hate it when that happens. Came off the throttle. This is actually a fiddly mission. Alright, okay. About the 4th time of asking now.
Ships are secured, Cloaker's ready to go. You're clear for takeoff, kid.
Yes. Here we are, try again. Okay, so my technique's working, just don't crash into the ships. Right, so my technique is to deal with the ships first. Because the ground defences don't seem to be very tough. The ships are very tough. The old dive at the ground trick, hoping to get away from them. It's not going to work. Not going to work. Textures. It's all polygons, texture maps. Pre-3D graphics cards, of course, so it's of its time. It does work. It does work. Boom. There we go. Right. Let's get to the base. There's the base. Alright, MIPS. Nip away. Nip away. Away. Let's just watch those little fellas land. Look at them go. Isn't it sweet? Yeah, actually the explosions are pretty good, aren't they? They do look pretty good. Okay, so those guys are down. And they'll be in. Right, let's get off the ground. Because there's enemy baddies already coming in.
Cakewalk, Colonel. I'll be done here in 60 seconds. Excellent.
I'll be done here in 60 seconds too. In fact, I'll be done a lot sooner than you guys. Ships to deal with. Who needs a cloaking device? Yeah, exactly. Okay, look, you can actually, they do actually appear as things, which is quite cool for a game of this vintage. There's
We're all done down here, boss.
And it even highlights where the comms are coming
Come
from.
and get us before this place goes boom.
Okay, so they're about to take off. So the fact that actually works is pretty. Look at that. That is actually pretty impressive for a game of this vintage. Then they actually go into space. So they're taking off. We get in behind them.
Mission complete.
There we go. We just blew up the thing. Right, and then we tractor beam them aboard. Tractor beams always make a noise, don't they? I don't know why. That's just a rule of science fiction. Boys aboard. Nice job, everybody. Back home for Dear Biscuits. Unfortunately, now we've got this extra mission that we need to figure out. It's quite sophisticated, though, isn't it? Really, for a computer game, is it's got tractor beams and stuff. I think it's quite impressive, even now. Right, pay attention now. What have we got to do here? You have to launch the MIPS at the transport. Okay, what? Sneakily.
Colonel, we've got an urgent situation. Intelligence reports an extraordinary confed ship in your vicinity.
An extraordinary
top secret cargo that could be highly critical to our efforts. It's imperative that you disable and take control of this vessel. Repeat, disable. Do not destroy it. We need what's on that ship.
All right, I'm downloading the new nav point for you. Also, that Circean web data, it contained confed IFF codes. Should I download those to you now, sir?
Oh, I get the IFF now, I think. So if I have the IFF codes, it basically keeps me friendly, doesn't it? Is that right? If you have the IFF codes, you can destroy the fighters. Yeah, okay, that makes more sense. I can sneak in on the fighters and black them before they know anything that's going on. Okay, that makes more sense. So I can basically, I've got stealth mode. So if I don't open fire yet, this is the way to do it. So I sneak up on the fighters. With my full guns. And then blast them. Yeah, so they think we're all friendly. We're all on the same side. one. We're dealing with the heart of the tiger, mate. I am also the Celestial Warrior. See? Okay, right. Nips.
What's with you, boss? It looked like I was ready to die back there in the briefing. What's with you, boss?
No, I can't fire the MIPS.
Back there in the briefing.
I can't fire the MIPS at the transport.
What's with you, boss? It looked like I was ready to die back there in the briefing.
What am I supposed to do? Okay, so do I need to disable the guns first? Maybe? I'm not quite sure what I'm supposed to do to this capture. There are some guns there. Let's see if I can pick off the weapons. I can't fire the MIPS at the transport. So do I have to fire the MIPS? It doesn't tell you. It's a little bit annoying. There we go. Took off one of the guns. Where's the rest of the fire coming from? Let's see the other gun. Where's the other gun? Oh, it's on the nose. Yeah, I'm going to try and get rid of... I'm going to try and get rid of the guns first. No, don't hit the ship! It's actually really difficult. Take out the engines maybe, yeah, and let me try and stop it from shooting at me. Oops. I just blew up the ships. Oh dear.
Mayday, Colonel. The Intrepid's come under heavy attack. Contact ships are swarming all over us.
It's all going wrong.
Hit hard. We're going down.
Oops. Oh no! It's been a complete disaster. Oh no, I'm dead as well. So basically, we've got to figure out how to deal with this extraordinary ship. It's just really tricky. Dear. That's a hard mission. Okay, so what do we do here? Because the annoying thing is, I've got to do this ridiculous underground base. You've got to disable the engines. Okay, JetNet. Right. Yeah, that ship had my save game. This is what's so annoying, is I've got to go back an entire mission's length in order to go forward again. The transport was showing a lot of damage. It was. So it's not clear. It's not clear in that mission description really what you're supposed to do there. You don't send in the Marines. At least we know how to do this one. I'm the Celestial Warrior, fear me.
Border world or low life.
I just have a tail shot. Don't be like that, mister. go MIPS. Or MIPS away. Okay, we go back up into space at this point because we know some down is coming. Who's firing at us? Something was coming. MIPS it out. There we go. There's the bad boys.
It's a cakewalk, Colonel. I'll be done here in 60 seconds.
Yeah, good for you, mate. I'm going to be done way faster than you. You won't want to speed that up with that 60 second mark.
Border world or low life.
I'm the one on your tail, mate. Hang around here while the Marines do their thing. Jonathan subscribed, hello there. Right, do you have any leech missiles and leech guns? You can use your cloak to sneak up on the fighters as well. Yeah, that's a good point. There's still no lifts. Oh, the transport's engines were marked in the HUD. Okay, so it's going to be the engines. So take out the fighters with the IFF codes.
Come and get us before this place goes boom.
So chilled. Come and get us before this place goes boom. Oh, they're the pods.
Mission complete.
Okay, so we succeeded with that mission. That's good. Come on, get. Zoom, 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 zoom. Gives you an inkling of the nervous enough when played through a realistic engine management mission and Isle to Great Battles and how I'm after about an hour and a half. And it's just like, what am I doing again? Right, there we go. All the pods are back aboard. Okay, so we don't use the MIPS again. Oh, you do have to launch the MIPS at the transport once it's disabled. Right, okay. It's just complicated stuff. Right, okay. The transport's engines are marked in the HUD, so concentrate on the engines. Alright, we'll do that. So don't chuck a torpedo at it, that's what you say.
Colonel, we've got an urgent situation.
Right.
Intelligence reports an extraordinary confed ship in your vicinity with a top secret cargo that could be highly critical to our efforts. It's imperative that you disable and take control of this vessel. Repeat, disable. Do not destroy it. We need what's
because otherwise, somehow, your own capital ship gets blown to pieces.
I'm downloading the new nav point for you. Also, that Circean web data, it contained confed IFF codes. Should I download those to you now, sir?
Yeah. Give me the IFF codes, Susa.
Sounds like a good idea, sir.
Sounds like a good idea.
IFF codes.
Yeah. Okay, so are we alright, take out the fighters first, yes? Are we happy with take out the fighters first? So we sneak in. Yeah, non-stop whistling mode engaged. So presumably if I just whack a missile at him, does he not know I've got a missile target on him? Took the cloak. Whoa. Don't round me. Stop cloaking. Gotcha. Right, transport. So sneak in behind the transport, presumably. Let's try that. I didn't shoot the side of the transport at all. What's he doing? Okay. Should be behind it now. So I've been shooting the engines. Now what? It says it's red. Does that mean it's disabled? Is it still moving about? I'm still not clear what I have to do here, guys. It's targeting. The subsystem targeting is still in range there. Still don't quite get what I'm supposed to do here. Okay, I'm out of range of its guns for the moment. What do I do? I've got lasers and tachyon guns. Okay, it's not moving. Does that mean I can fire the MIPs?
What's with you, boss?
No.
It looked like I was ready to die back there in the briefing.
What do I do? Can I cloak? Ah, maybe I can. Okay, cloak engaged. Well, that's not going to help these boys, is it? I can cloak, but then I can't fire. Use leech guns. Okay, how do I get to leech guns? How do I switch? WC News says use leech, but have I got leech guns aboard? How do I switch to leech guns? Is there a mode switch for the guns? I need a mode. There must be, because I've accidentally toggled it before, but I don't know what it is. There must be a mode switch. What's the mode switch for the guns? That's what I need. Somebody find it. Press H. That's it. That's it. H is the answer. Right, leech guns. Okay, so let's get in there and leech it to death. These guns are pretty heavy on power. I haven't used them before. Okay. I need more power tonight. Where's the power management thing? That's the other thing I need. There we go. That's it. Well done, crew. We may have achieved the mission. Right, now I can fire the MIPs. Once it's disabled. Nice work. Yes. Well done. Well done, crew. Well done. Disable the ship. Ba 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 ba. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so those boys going to get in there. Yep. No wave of baddies. No, well, maybe they don't know that. So the Marines are basically busting their way inside now. You actually have to sit and wait while they do their job. It's a waiting simulator. Some baddies will reappear. Okay, let's switch back to normal full guns then. Gosh, I didn't realise I had multiple guns. Could be wrong. What do you reckon the cargo is? I don't know. Some baddies will appear, said Mayor Microsoft. I prefer a gun. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait for Squadron 42 to go in there. Okay, so nothing happening at the moment. I'll get used to this music now. Awful to say, but Space D. It depends on the engine type. Yeah, some sci-fi engines will definitely cause a training reaction. So, what do I have to wait for? Have I launched all the MIPs? Yeah, all the MIPs are launched. I can see 2 of them there. Oh no, all 3 are there, look. 2 are on the back. And 1 is over there for some reason. I think. You can... I don't know where it is, it's on the side somewhere. Not sure where it went. What are we waiting for then? Oh, there it is on the side. Look. So 1's docked on the side, and 2 are on the back. Oh no, but 1's moving now. What's happening there?
We're in, boss. Just keep
We're in.
those bogeys away from me while I do my thing.
Okay, right, that took a while. Two dragons. Ships. Catch your cloaking devices. Running away, you coward. Oh, I like it. I managed to hit it. Oh, a couple of times it was cloaked. That was quite cool. Oh, I'm out of missiles now.
Die, inferior.
Yeah, well, stop hiding behind your cloaking device. I've got one of those as well, but I can't find when I'm cloaked.
We're in control here.
Nice.
Looks like we've just bagged something very special, boss.
Ooh, I wonder what we got. What have we got? What have we got? Yeah, we completed the mission. Yes, we go over to your biscuits. Remember how long it took to get. Next time he comes up for his performance evaluation. Well, it could be better. How are we doing, Sousa?
I need clearance to land.
Clearance, Colonel. We're shuttling pilots out to collect what's in that cap chute.
Awesome. How about, well done, that was one hell of a mission you did there. Still, you should have been a bit more enthusiastic. Now we've got a cutscene. What have we got? Oh, a flashback.
The heck is this?
Planet destroying.
None of the others have one.
He's dropped it.
Didn't go bang. Must have a separate detonator.
I like this guy, but I don't want to be anywhere near him. That's funny. Okay, so we've got a flashback and stuff. Okay, so well, Expander's got something to say.
Real beauties, ain't they? Wouldn't even have to fly. I keep them around just to look at them.
Well, I don't think we want these museum pieces just yet.
No, I guess not.
What's this?
I don't know yet. Hey, get a load of this. And finally, I get to dig into something that's state of the art. Oh, don't worry, I ain't gonna cannibalize these babies.
Got a clicking device for the remote control.
See those intakes? It's got a whole new power plant. Matter, antimatter. Just like the ones running the cap ships. You know what that means? You don't need fuel for an afterburn.
The juice comes directly from the power plant.
Exactly. Of course, that means that your guns and shields might take a little drain. But for short bursts of afterburners, imagine the speed. Just thinking about it gives me the willies. So, kid, in your honor, I could have one of these prepped and ready in no time. Want to take one up on your next stop?
Yes.
Do you think the wrong side might try and shoot me down?
Yeah. That's a small price to pay for unparalleled speed and power.
He's right. Obviously, we want one of them.
Let me at these babies.
Absolutely.
What the hell, Pliers? Let's give it a go.
You got it, kid.
Convent finally gets taken on private ships had for years. Nice. Okay, so that's that. So next time round we get to play with some funky ships. So let's just chill around the galley. Is anything going on? Maniac hasn't died. Presumably it's time for I want to talk to Sosa. Okay, let's just get this tip out of the way.
Colonel?
What she found.
Colonel, SOS message comms just came in.
If you can hear this, it might not be too late. Unmarked ships are attacking, and many people are dying. We know planet FT957 is far from any other colony, but if you have any humanity, please send help immediately. Otherwise, our world is doomed. I don't know if this damn thing is working.
I have the Admiral.
Something terrible has apparently happened in the Telemon system, but we don't know what. Now, you're the closest ship I have to a jump point that'll take you out there. Telemon is such a frontier system that their planets have retained their original discovery numbers. But it's still part of the Border Worlds Union. All systems are equal in our eye. Now, if there's a fire to put out there, let's do it.
Let's do it.
For Telemon. Admiral, any news of Captain Isaac?
None, I'm afraid. Well, I'll keep you posted if I hear you. Well, for now.
Someone doesn't know how afterburners works. You can't just eject antimatter energy into the afterburners. That's not good. Right, quick cutscene jump. Bam, ba-ba-dam. Jumping to. Okay, right. So it's time for the next briefing. But that is, I'm afraid, my friends, we're going to have to leave the Adventures of Wing Commander 4, get it right, today. We've done all right. It's been a bit of an up and down sort of an episode, but we've done all right. Right, so let me save the game. Right, we saved Catstratch, infiltrate the base, captured the Excalibur. It's not the Excalibur, is it? It's the Dragon Fighters. There we go. Excalibur from the previous game. Capture Dragon Fighters. There we go. Right, that was good. Thank you. Thank you very much for your company today. Very much appreciated. Thanks for all the good advice and researching Wikipedia to help me through the missions. That was good. Have yourself a fantastic weekend, my friends. Be good. I will see you on Monday, hopefully with some sparkly new internet. And if I'm not here on Monday, you know what's gone wrong. Take care, my friends. Have a fantastic weekend. See you soon. And right on, Retro Commanders. Be good. See you soon.